Okay, so as promised, this is the barn tour. You can see it's in pretty rough shape. I started cleaning up some of the junk around it, so I'll take you inside and I'll show you why it's got to come down. I would love to keep it up, especially the history behind this thing. I'll give you that real quick. Basically, you can see the original barn just like the first piece. The rest was two separate additions. But this one was built because the original barn was down the hill. They used it in the mines, and they used to use the horses, so they would put the horses away at night. Well, one of the horses kicked over a lantern and burnt the barn down. So they rebuilt the barn here, and you can kind of tell it's pieced together. They must have salvaged some of the old lumber and materials from the old barn, and then you can see some of the new stuff they slapped in. So that was the original piece right here. And then you can see the two other sloped roofs or additions. So I'll take you inside and I'll show you why I can't save it. Okay, so this is the inside of the rebuilt, like the original rebuilt barn. I'm gonna go ahead and try and save as much of this wood as I can, but you can see like this horse crap and hay is built up like several feet. This beam here is actually rotting away because of all the moisture. I mean, this here was the sliding doors. It's about shoulder height right now. You can see the horses ate half the wood. While we're down here, I'll show you the back side of the barn. So there's the back of the barn. So pretty much that whole section, the exterior wall is missing, so what you're seeing is actually the inside of the wall. And same thing over here. I'll zoom in a little bit. So just a couple of boards on the outside and almost no boards on the outside of this one. If you look right there to there, that's all pretty much gone. You can see there's like maybe a 1/4 inch of the fascia board left. Like, it's just so rotten, it's like paper thin. So I'll show you the inside of the second story. So this is how you get up to the second story. You can see we got a leak, and that's half the problem. Willow, Willow, what are you doing? Okay, so I'm standing in the addition side looking at the original barn side. So, I mean, that's the original side is honestly in the best shape. If you look here, big rotten hole in the floor. Because of this. But the majority of this side of the barn isn't in bad shape. But let me just back up. I don't know if you can tell in the camera or not. That spot's rotten, so that whole thing sagged down. And then you get to about right here, the roof goes way up. You go over about 2 or 3 rafters, and it goes back down. And then you can probably already see the sunlight coming through this side of the roof. So this here, you can see right there is the underlayment for the shingles. So all that wood's gone, it's just shingles basically sitting there now. That's completely rotten. Let me get past this board. which did that to the floor. So that entire 5 to 6 foot span is completely gone. And you try to get down here without falling through. So pretty much unsalvageable because not only are the floor joists gone, there's some main support beams over here that are also gone. And so if we go inside of the lower part of the barn, so there's one of the main supports. It's pretty much completely gone right there. I don't know if you can tell the stress crack. Let's see if I can zoom in on it. Yeah, right there's the crack. And then it's all pretty rotten. Here's some of the water. It just pools up in this stall. See, here's rock foundation. And over here in this brick foundation. But backlit, probably not gonna be able to see very well. So that's the second story floor. So floor joist here completely gone. There's that same beam that was rotten on the other side. We were just looking at it over there with that crack. You can see it goes up, comes back down, and is missing. And then a big old swimming pool of horse pee and poop. So really not that salvageable, so I'm going to take it down and either rebuild a barn or a garage. Now, and here's the backside. There's just no wall at all. Horses have eaten through. Between the it rotting and the horses eating it, there's a tiny bit of wall left, I guess. But half the problem is the manure is built up a couple of feet, which is just holding moisture and rotting everything out. I mean, here's the door. Okay, so you can see about a foot up that door is how high the manure is. There's just like a little spot kicked out so that you can squeeze through the door. So that's the majority of the rot issues. So you can see over here from all the moisture right there, you can see a little bit of rot. It's doing that everywhere in there. So it's got to come down. Here's that room with that little man door. But so I got that to clean up. It looks like there's some sort of wire that runs down. Figure out what that is. There's a little pen or a building or something right here. It's probably really annoying walking through this knotweed. There was another building here. I already started tearing it down. Big pile of metal over there. There was something else over there. You see some of that wood. And then this shack falling down over here. Okay, so this is the lowest shack. Not much left of it to tear down, but I'll get it torn down and see if I can use this spot for something else. Maybe even put the sawmill or something down here. If I don't get it up at the garage area first, I'll put it down here where it's nice and flat. It's a nice big apple tree. It fell down and it's still alive, so it's actually regrown. You can see some of the shoots going straight back up. kind of corrected themselves. Where are you going, Willow? She's on a scent now. Alright, so there's the house way up there, the barn, but this is the backyard, side yard, whatever you want to call it. But nice little stream running right through here. So it'd be nice to turn this into some sort of recreational area, clear out some of this brush and picnic table, put a picnic table or fire pit or something down here. Alright, that's going to be the end of the barn tour. I'm going to go ahead and probably start with the basement video. That all needs dug out, and then after that, then we can actually start working on the house. So I guess while it's nice, I'll jump outside, do some fun yard stuff, and while it's been kind of crappy and rainy, I'll be in the basement digging that out. So if you enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments down below. Feel free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you feel I've earned it. And that will be it until the next one.